Trying to stretch for an early morning run. This is how it's done. This is how it's done.
Morning.
Water. Gotta be hydrated.
Although there's the same personalities from one class to the next class, there are some different personalities as well. Although you think of one academy being just like the next academy, like the next academy, like the next one, there are certainly different personalities and different things that happen throughout the course of that academy that make it a little unique. This class, though, for whatever reason, really seems like it's gone fast for me. Getting pinned by the superintendent and the colonel with the ISPs is kind of a landmark moment for them in each class. There are certain things that they've gone through that they've had to do to get here today, and it's just the whole experience. Some of those are goals that are set for them. Some of them are hurdles, if you will. But meeting their goals and getting over their hurdles and getting by each day to ultimately get to these landmark things, and getting their ISPs is one of those landmark days.
You want to drive the Dodge? No?
I might next year at 60, but I'm going to make it today.
Now, you don't even have to go through a special training course to drive this Dodge.
I think I got one more in me.
One more?
One more.
The only person we're missing right now is the old timer Hillman to light that rocket.
Let's light this rocket. Let's light this rocket.
Let's go, move, guys, move.
Short to the sweatshirt, let's go.
TT gear, let's go. Let's go.
Take your time, let's go.
Get downstairs, get downstairs. Tuck in those t-shirts, Taylor. Get downstairs, you better have your sweatshirt on. Shorts, sweatshirts and shorts. Where's your water bottle? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Let's go, move! Hustle!
Hurry up, Dupart!
Come on, dude!
Come on, Dupart, you're gonna be last this morning, let's go! 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Dupart!
Hurry up, Dupart!
I'm waiting on you, get there!
Attention on deck!
Well, let's hear something. Come on. Academy, I can hook.
76 on the rise, ready for any surprise. We'll complete intact, ready to take above the chin. 76, excellence through discipline.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
We have the great pleasure today of having the superintendent and staff with us. And I think the superintendent is going to address you real quick.
Very quickly for a couple of minutes. I'm assuming everybody's disappointed we didn't show up to Muscatatuck, right? It's okay to say yes.
Sir, yes.
This is an important day for us. And we'll talk more about this here in just a little while. but it's an opportunity for us as a staff to interact with you after a job really, really well done. So we're going to start with a short run this morning and then come back and do something that I hope that you will remember for the rest of your careers. So it's a big deal. These ISPs are a really, really big deal. Second only to graduation and receiving your badge. So with all that said, we're going to head out.
Class, when I tell you to move, I want you to fall outside here, 15 south. Everybody clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
Move, fall out.
Let's go. What are you missing?
Session, man.
Everyone's waiting on you. You better hurry up.
Lee, fall out. Here, back to here.
Academy, forward, march, have.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I wish we could have gotten down to Muscatatuck, but the schedule just didn't allow it this time. But we'll make the best of it today.
Superintendent Carter started this tradition with his appointment as superintendent with the first recruit school that came through and has continued it. I think he mixed it up a little this year because I don't think they were ready for it. Last year, they were out front and ready to go pretty rapidly. I could tell by the amount of time it took them to come out that they were not expecting this. What I'd really like to know is how many nights did they sleep in their PT gear at Muscatatuck?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We like it here. We love it here. We finally found our home.
Yes, we were definitely sleeping in our PTs that night before.
Home away from home.
Academy, halt.
Well, I don't know what you all thought, but that was terrific. I think it's probably the best weather morning that we've had. I guarantee you we got as much out of it as you did today. I know it was anticipated. You knew it was coming. You just didn't know when. And again, this creates memories of a lifetime that I will certainly carry with me the rest of my days. And I hope that you will too. More symbolic than anything. I think everybody understands that. But a lot of what we do is symbolic in memory of those that aren't with us anymore. So this is a big deal. A big deal. We've got some time now before chow. First Sergeant Hannon will dismiss you here in just a moment, and then we'll reconvene again after chow in the gymnasium as a staff. And go one more step, and we'll do that here in just a little while. First Sergeant Hannon.
All right, when I dismiss you, you're going to go upstairs, shave, shower, get in your Class A uniforms. Everybody clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
We'll get back down to the classroom. We'll do morning protocol. Clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
After that, we'll go to chow. Chow, let's make it as quick as possible this morning, and then we'll get back into the gym, let's say at no later than 06:30. Clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
And we'll go through this pinning ceremony. Any questions? Fall out. Move.
Sir, move it, sir.
For me, it's certainly seeing young men and women mature, get the sense of our core values and the understanding of those core values, to really understand what these values mean to the department and being an Indiana State Trooper.
This is a big step. We know that this is the last thing we need for our uniforms until they're complete, and the uniforms are a really big deal. It's always been a big tradition with the Indiana State Police, so we know it's a big deal, and it really means a lot to us, putting these uniforms together, putting the finishing touches on, just the academy coming to an end. This is all just a really big day for us. It's really important.
I had no idea this was coming today. You know it was coming, just not today. But it was fun.
Today we're going to get our ISP pins. It just gets us one step closer to being a trooper. So it's a really big day for us today.
Coming back and re-putting it on, it's been special, especially today, knowing that we're getting our ISPs, it's even bigger.
Knowing we're getting our ISPs today, that just makes it all that much better this morning.
Our hard work and dedication is finally starting to pay off a little bit at a time, sir.
We get the last part of our Class A's before we graduate, so it's pretty exciting.
Getting everybody's back and make sure they're squared away. Work as one, then we come together as one.
Normally every morning we do inspection, so they're just looking for, make sure buttons are buttoned, brass has no smudges or smear on it, shoes are shined, gig lines straight.
9 more wake-ups. 9 more. And I don't know about you, but it doesn't seem like it was that long ago we were standing in this very room with your families 5 days in on Friday. A lot's happened internally within us as an agency. A lot's happened internally within you as an individual, and a lot's happened internally between you and your class. I got to tell you, like I told you a couple weeks ago, I'm really proud of what I've seen and what these counselors and the staff have been able to do with you to bring you together as one. It worked, and you should, each and every one of you should be very, very proud of that. And if there's ever a time for dedicated, unselfish service, it's now. So we have some choices to make, and now's the time for us to make those choices. Number one is to understand exactly why you're doing what you're doing, why you've committed to something much greater than yourself. Number two, prepare, prepare, prepare. And number three, appreciate each and every moment of each and every day. And finally, what's probably as important to me as almost anything that I do is don't ever, ever bring discredit to this profession or to this agency. That's just the significance of today. Those 4 pillars, the significance of today. We were walking back in this morning and Lieutenant Colonel Larry Turner, who's one of the longest serving members of this agency, was here today and ran with you. And I said to him, I wish that I could be one of them and do it all over again. And he agreed. What a testament to this profession. So remember this day, ladies and gentlemen. Remember this day. 9 more wake-ups. You as a group will never be together again. 9 more. Please, please remember the trials and tribulations of all that you've done, all that you've been through, professionally and personally. But it's just beginning. And I say that with complete admiration and respect because you have decades in front of you. Decades in front of you. What a journey. What a ride. One of my favorite words is imagine. Imagine what could happen to the world in which you live if you completely dedicate yourself to something greater than you. And that's exactly what you're doing. So I hope in a decade or 2 or 3 that when one of you or me, that you don't have these same concerns and worries that I do. And that maybe one day we can start to live in peace together on this planet. That's my hope for each and every one of you. And it's certainly my prayer and my thoughts each and every day.
This is a very special day. Like I say, the run is fun, but really the part that's going to happen next is really the significance of today. The ISPs, your colleagues, and what they mean, how important they are, that every person on the department has started as a trooper and started with those insignias. And so he'll talk about that today, and I know he will elaborate on don't discredit these.
Don't ever discredit those.
Having the superintendent actually pin those on you will be something that I know that each of the recruits will remember. And you're right, he has started this tradition. We've been able to do this now for the last 3 or 4 recruit classes, and each class I know talks about it. Getting up, doing the run, just spending time with the superintendent, and then, like I say, his speech to them today or this morning here will be something they won't forget. I think last week they maybe got their hat shield at Muscatatuck. So yeah, today will be the final piece of their uniform, other than obviously their duty weapon. But then, their graduation is just a week or 2 away, so this is a big event for them.
Congratulations. Don't discredit those. Congratulations to you. Don't discredit those. Congratulations. Don't ever bring discredit to those. Finally, and in closing, I hope you'll enjoy this final weekend. While everybody looks forward to getting out of here and getting on about their lives. You might not believe it now, but this place will always be a part of who you are. So this weekend will really be your last weekend of being what you know is normal. Normal's been this last 20 plus weeks. Because after next week, life changes all over again. I hope you'll pay attention to those at home that matter the most. Let them participate in this journey with you, and the enjoyment and the proud moments that are going to be coming to you because you've earned them. Nobody has given you anything. You have earned every single bit. You've been trained to act independently in the middle of nowhere when no one else is around. That's a daunting task. Your minds are there. Your abilities are there. Your brain is there. And you found out at quickening to put all of it together. And all the reports that I've heard is you did that very, very well. Very well. So enjoy these next few days. Look forward to next Thursday and to the next step in this journey. It's awesome. An incredible, incredible ride. And I hope that you'll look back and agree.